into the city. The UN Special Envoy Yasushi Akashi is warning that food supplies in the city will run out this weekend. In the first of three special reports, Brian Hanrahan visits a city facing its third winter under siege.
For firewood in Sarajevo, you must dig. All that's left are the roots of trees cut down last year, and Izet Kadric must hack at the ground to get them out. Behind him, on what were once wooded slopes, others do the same. Wooden fences went long ago to be replaced by panels from cars shot up and abandoned. His wife, Almasa, is making a pie. For the pumpkin they grew themselves. The dough for the crust uses most of a day's ration for 3 adults. It's all aid sent in by the United Nations. In the third year of siege, the city has little food of its own. In the summer, their small garden has been turned over to growing vegetables: onions, potatoes, cabbage, tomatoes, a few sweet corn. But their daughter has already harvested most of it. Winter, she says? No, there'll be nothing we can keep for winter. The city warehouse is almost empty. By stopping supplies, the Serbs have forced the UN to draw down their stocks just when they should be building up. The last of the UN supplies in Sarajevo are already being handed out.
In the winter, if we have several stoppages during a month or two, then it's certainly a few days without the airlift would mean a very difficult situation.
The only route into the city not directly controlled by the Serbs is highly dangerous. A mountain track menaced by Serb anti-aircraft guns. It's flanked by burnt-out trucks that fail to beat the blockade. It can't be relied on. Only the airlift can feed the city, and the airport has been closed for 10 days. Like the overland convoys, it can be switched on and off by the Serbs. Despite the improvement this summer, Sarajevo is approaching the winter with no buffer stocks of food. If supplies are disrupted at all, then hunger will be the immediate consequence. So once again, conditions in Sarajevo will become a political bargaining chip this winter, as they have for the past two. And the past experience suggests it's a bargaining chip that will be used. For the Kadric family, with their pie as the only food of the day, it means another miserable winter, while political argument is pursued through personal suffering. The Serb grip on the city is as tight as ever. The threat now is famine rather than guns. Brian Hanrahan, BBC News, Sarajevo.